Action's necessary, apparently. Now that no one wants to hear me say anything, which changes nothing really, why thank you. They call me the Quiet Storm. So, let's talk about a few announcements that no one wants to hear anymore, because talented people are on stage. So, and full papers, very nice. Very nice. Whoever that is, please report to Red for a badge upgrade. Now, a couple of things that I want to say before you get to talk to the people you actually want to talk to, because I have the mic. So, that is true, but you didn't have to point that out. Hello? All right. First, welcome to Nightmare Nights Dallas 2014. Good crowd. Second, a couple of announcements before we introduce the people you are here to see. First, we have a panel being moved that I know a lot of you are going to be interested in. We had so many folks who were going to have to take off relatively early on Sunday, we switched this around. One of our guests up here is Sherry Berlon. You might know her as White Dove Creations. And we have moved her panel to 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. And here is why you might be interested. So what are you going to do during your panel, Sherry?
I'm going to give away a Twilight. Twilight like these up here.
That's right. She's giving away, raffling off a full-size custom Twilight Sparkle plush from White Dove Creations. But you must be present to win. 2 p.m. tomorrow. You're soaking in it. We did not want to put it in a small room and have people fight each other to get first in line. Well, I mean, we couldn't legally put it in a small room and have people fight each other to be first in line. That would be negligent. All right. Second, we have had a number of concerns raised. We want to be sensitive to them, so I'm just going to say this. Please, you're concerning, please do not make physical contact with another attendee or guest unless you know they are okay with it. Some people are less certain about how Ebola is transmitted. So please, no warm, gentle hugs unless you know they're okay. You can just stare at each other and see who opens their arms first. Well, now that is service. This panel is getting better by the minute. Don't ask about season 5 spoilers until they finish the second.
I guess I haven't seen season 5 yet.
Finally, really? Those of you in the back who couldn't hear that, be grateful. All right. Can't believe my daughter hasn't bum rushed the stage yet. A little concerned. All right. Let us get to the people you are here to see. Where to begin? Where to begin? I think first, the already introduced, incredibly talented Sherry Berlon, White Dove Creations. She's been famous for a while, but I think she first came to light with the Lauren Faust Alcorn. And what is it you donated to the charity auction, Sherry?
I have a shadow box that has an applique Fausticorn that Lauren signed, and it's done up in a shadow box, and I signed the back of it, and it's up for the charity auction.
Second, our opening ceremony streaker. It's not how it's done, Mitch. Mitch Larson.
Hi, everybody.
And before I work my way down to the person who actually threw you under the bus with this announcement, what are you doing for the... Thank you for the self-defense. What is it you're doing for the first time, season 5?
Story editing.
That's right.
And playing Discord.
Ooh, nice. It's never fun when you have to explain it. Okay. All right, next up, I'm going to let you introduce yourself because you wrote my daughter's favorite song.
I think that might be me. Or it's just another compliment to Mitch.
It is.
Am I introducing Heather?
I was introducing Heather, looking at the back of her head, thinking, is that Natasha? No, that's Heather. No, that's Natasha.
You got my phone number.
But it's Heather.
It is me.
It is you.
She writes
So,
beautiful songs.
She wrote the Nightmare Rarity comic art. And any upcoming projects you can tell us about? Are you allowed?
I can say I just handed in a new script to IDW yesterday.
Excellent.
It is awesome on comics. Everything is awesome!
I don't have to listen to that every other day at all. So many parents up here. All right. Next, we have my daughter's favorite author, Jillian Giambaro. Fans. Yes. I have to also admit, Heather, I'm a little thrown off my game by Mitch not saying buy my book. Like, I was just waiting for it, and it didn't happen.
That was the subtext of everything I
No,
said.
I
it's
see.
because everybody in this room already bought it. Everybody bought Mitch's book.
Buy my book.
Thank you.
Buy
Thank
my
you.
books.
Yeah, he bought
my
the
book
book
first.
first.
Buy all of
She
our
needs
books.
money.
The world is once again in its proper
If
shape.
you have any money left, then buy her book.
It's
Wow.
publishing, guys. There's no money for books.
Now, if you haven't bought either of their books yet, outside the autograph room tomorrow and Sunday, we actually have Barnes & Noble setting up a register and a table with their books available. So you can get them right here, and then turn around and get them autographed. You just look somber. You okay there?
I'm nervous about what you're going to say.
I'm not the one you have to be nervous about. So, let's see, where'd that present get to? Where'd the Foley present get to?
Who with the what now? What's going on here?
I was just told to hand you something. I can't vouch for its contents. I was just told to hand it to you.
Is it going to explode?
Every time someone with a long beard and Middle Eastern heritage hands you a package, it doesn't mean it's going to explode. Seriously.
Yes, That was flawless. I have no response to that.
So, our moderator for life. Once you got, oh, well, hello there.
It's my favorite thing, alcohol. It is a very fine champagne cognac. Thank you very much. Who do I thank for this?
Equestria, the Organization for Bronies in Military Service, Major Tom.
I love you, Tom!
And for those of you who are or have been in military service who haven't joined, there's the Guidon. And there's the Tom. See them all weekend. Now, I feel like the mustache speaks for itself, but just in case you're in the back and can't see it, from Stay Brony, my friends, the manliest brony in the world, Dusty Cat.
I just got off the big bird from England. I can just about pull it out.
I have nothing to say here. To Dusty's right, the writer of more episodes than an Aggie can easily count. The class of '98 quit oohing. The fabulous Amy Keating Rogers. Next up, one of our newer, kinda new writers who prevailed upon me to add Larson to his entourage. Josh Haber.
Welcome. Hi.
It comes across a lot
Someone
better
buy
than
me
words.
Mitch's book. Hashtag thanks, Josh Haber.
If you're not aware, there are buttons available in the dealer's room that say, "I believe you should buy my book." I'm not kidding. See Pixel Kitties. All right. Next up, we have the incredibly talented Natasha Levenger.
I also asked you to invite Mitch. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, but Josh used the word entourage, and I couldn't help it. It would have been even faster if you used the word lackey.
He's just my plus one.
Right. Oh, so yes. Any other huge Pinky Apple Pie fans besides me? Excellent.
Thank you.
Now, you may notice a pair of conspicuously empty chairs. Britt McKillop, we have discussed. Yay, North Dallas traffic. But I assure you, she will be along shortly. The second is, of course, Tabitha St. Germain. Now, do you want, I'll just do it my way, I've got the mic. The bad news is, Tabitha's currently in the air over Colorado and will be here about 8 o'clock. The good news is that the reason she had to go to a later flight is she just got cast as the lead in a new cartoon. So, she has been recording all morning and jumped on a plane at 3 o'clock local. So, she is on her way. You will see her for tomorrow's panels. But, yep, had her in the studio all the livelong morning. It was a very apologetic phone call from Rachel. Speaking of, after this, for those of you who are... I've lost the panel.
More alcohol.
Presuming I had it. All right. After this, the agent for Tabitha and Andrea Libman and Peter New and let's see, who else? Brenda Critchlow, Sam Vincent Tom, all the Vincents. Claire Corlett is actually doing a panel on the business of voice acting, how to put an audition together, how to put a demo reel together. So I know we have a lot of VA fans and fan VAs. So if you're interested, it's a place to be. Now, I will let these guys, if they desire, burn the room down around them. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. We've already broken 1,000 and it's not prime time yet. So yeah, we're over last year already. People are still arriving after work. So have a great weekend. Spend most of your money, but save some for Sunday. We need to support St. Jude. And if you see anyone with a dark purple badge, feel free to make questions, comments, or abuse. We're going to do the Q&A at their panels tomorrow. This is just, hi, how you doing? Look, talented people and me. If you've got law questions, I might be able to take them.
Read Mitch Larson's book.
I'm actually reading it right now, and it's very, very good. This glass of Chardonnay.
There's one in it for all of you, too.
Wait a minute.
Can we get the guests of honor? Can we get the guests of honor to sing their favorite My Little Pony song?
Did you say sing or say?
Do you want to go to that?
Josh said on the plane he was hoping this would come up. So maybe you can start.
I cannot believe I put you 3 consecutive seats. Wow.
Make him work.
All right. That would not be an opening ceremonies kind of a deal. So, welcome to the convention. Have fun. 621.
3,000.
I'll see you guys. Thank you. 621-3000. Fully thinks in milliliters. Now I've got Tommy Two-Tone in my head. Okay. Welcome to the convention, guys. Have a great weekend.